This be the death beat. Yep, you know it. 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 Yep, you know it.
Welcome to another edition of Dana Says.
Tana Says.
And today's topic is settling disagreements. And I would like to kick this off with a bang.
I have no idea what you're about to say.
When it comes to settling disagreements, you know, in relationships where someone always wants to be right, they're never wrong.
Riddle me that.
Maybe that look said it all.
That's you.
Somebody never wants to be wrong, always right.
I can help if I'm the brains of this operation.
Yeah, so, you know, Tana was always right. She was never wrong.
Was? Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, it
past
was.
So that means that I got
Yes,
better.
we had a big blowout because of that.
Did we?
Yes.
What was that?
When I sat down and told you, no one is always right.
I don't remember that conversation.
Only God is always right.
I don't remember that conversation. I don't think that's how it happened.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
I think it happened where you said, happy wife, happy life.
And she took that for always being right. And that's not the truth. But seriously, on the real, in relationships, and because I know friends like this, I know people like this, and I've been like that in the past where I always thought I was right. And that is, what's the word I'm looking for? That is a recipe for failure in any relationship. If you always think you're always right, you got to know you're going down, and you're going down in flames. Fiery, gas, fluid.
What gasoline draws?
That's right. Gas draws flames. So, I say this.
So how do we settle disputes, Dana?
Now, you know, I'm the communicator of the two of us. Yes, I am. I know it's hard to think. Believe that. Usually it's the woman who wants to do all the talking, but Tana's not that type. She's the shutdown one. She likes to shut down, go about her business, and hold a little grudge, and let it stack up into it's a full-blown atomic bomb.
I do not.
Not anymore.
I'll let you know what I'm thinking.
Not anymore. But for a long
Yeah, 'cause
time,
you don't mind me hurting your feelings now, so I could really let it rip.
I never mind you hurting my feelings. I'd rather have the truth. I'm one of those people who rather have the truth and then holding
Okay,
it
well, I
back.
was trying not to hurt your feelings. I thought I was being compassionate by not saying really what was on my mind. But now I know I can say what's on my mind. So now you know what I know, and I know what you know, and you know what I think, and I know what you think, and it's all good.
I never had that problem. I always said what's on my mind. All the
you
time.
told me things that hurt my feelings a lot of times.
I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. I was just trying to tell you the truth.
But you
did. That's not the point. The truth is the
Sometimes
truth.
you have to have a filter. Sometimes you have to soften the blow.
No, the filter is
And the
the
message
truth.
will still be received.
The filter is the truth.
The filter is
That's right.
No, Dana.
So with that, you know, we had to go and look in the mirror and reflect, you know, and figure out who we were, what we wanted to be in this relationship.
Yeah, because
So
this is Dana 2.0.
that's right. Because I was.
Like Kevin Hart said, Kevin Hart 2.0.
Yeah.
Dana 2.0.
Yeah, so, you know, if you're listening to this, you're probably saying, damn, I'm the one who's always right. I never listen. You might need to start compromising. That don't mean you give up your beliefs, but you need to start listening to your mate and try to figure out what they're trying to say, what they're trying to get across to you. And I know the best way to talk to people is not to talk when you're angry. You got to
Yes.
figure a way to talk in love. You know what I mean? If you're trying to settle a dispute and you're both arguing and you're going at each other's throat because you're trying to be right, you already lost.
Yep.
You know, how was our dispute settling these days, baby?
We talk in love.
Mm-hmm.
We don't raise our voices. We don't use words that we can't take back.
Yeah.
We say what's on our mind, on our heart, because we know it's always come from a good place, and we know we got each other's back and best interests at heart, so we can be very open with each other and really tell each other what we're thinking and what we're feeling.
And yeah, and if you're telling with somebody what you think and what you feel, as blunt as it may be, if you're speaking in love, it takes away the hurt of it, you know? And you might have to start that conversation and preface it with that and say, I'm speaking to you in love. You know, I'm not coming at your throat, but I really need to tell you something that's been on my mind. And
do it in real time.
Yeah.
Don't hold on to it.
Try to do it in real
and
time.
Let stuff pile up.
Unless you're angry, then let it breathe for a minute until you can get your composure, and then you come back and say, you got a minute? How you feeling? You know, you in good spirit? You feeling good?
And taking accountability.
Yeah.
That's key. Taking accountability, because you know, I can snap sometimes, and he'll point it out, and I'm like, you know what, you're right.
Yeah, because I'm a snapper too. I like to.
I'm like, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I've learned to.
It took me a while to get there.
I've learned to say sorry. I've learned to say I apologize. It's
You
big.
can't say I'm sorry, but, because once you say but, everything went away. It's just like, I'm sorry in a conversation. That's it. Give a hug, give a kiss, move on.
Or I'm sorry. This is what I'll do to make it better moving forward. You know what I mean? Get rid of the buts.
Yeah, get rid of the buts.
Yeah, because the buts are
Buts
a
don't work.
problem.
The buts don't work.
You know. So has
Yeah,
anybody
but
out
sorry,
there?
but-
I know everybody out there has communication issues with their significant other, or may have.
Communication is key.
Yeah, or may have. You know what I mean? You know, if you want to put up a comment on how you settle yours, are
There's
you?
got to be a high level of trust. There's got to be a high level of trust in the relationship for you to be open and honest and truthful and authentic in what you're feeling and what's troubling you. Because if you don't have that true level of trust and you feel like the person will hold it against you or use it against you later to hurt you or, you know, dismiss your feelings, you know, I hate that. So you got to have that level of trust again to know it's coming, that person has your back, that they're coming from a good place, that you guys are going to be able to move past it and have that that open and honest communication with each other.
Stevenson Farrell, yeah, it takes a big person to admit when they are wrong, and that's absolutely right.
Yes.
But how many people out there can do it? I know we all like to be right all the time. We're always trying to hold our guard and be in a position of power. But is that because you don't love the person, or you just want to be right all the time? You know, I know some of you people out there will be listening and say, well, I'm always right, that's why. You know,
That's the problem.
and that's the problem. If you think
No
you
one
always,
is.
yeah, no one is always right.
It's a hard lesson. I had to learn that lesson.
She's still learning.
You know, I got all my pedigrees and degrees, and I'm like, I know what I'm talking about, but sometimes I'm wrong.
She's
And
still learning. She barely says sorry. Barely. It's like you got to pull teeth to get her to say sorry.
You're the best thing.
I'm always saying, okay, baby, I apologize. Let's work this way. Let's do this. Let's do that. Because sometimes you got to lead by example. You know, you can't tell
Yes.
people what you want. Sometimes you got to show them what you're trying to get done. And it may take a lot out of you, but it makes you a better person when you can, especially if it's not life and death. You know what I mean? You know, you take a L so you can win later. It's the long game, baby. It's the long game.
Long game.
You know?
For the long haul. That's right.
Yes, it's an ego thing sometimes, you know, but sometimes, you know, not sometimes, all the time, when it's love involved, if you really love somebody, you need to put the ego away. Pride will break you.
Yes, it will. One of the 7 deadly sins.
Yes, that's right, Patty Arnold. It's completely a trust issue. She's right again, yes. Tana, don't tell her Tana she's right again. Don't tell Tana she's right again, because it's too much. She's too much right going on. But yeah, you know, we just wanted to jump in. We haven't been here for a while, and just talk a little bit about how you settle disagreements. It's something that we all go through as couples. We go through it on a daily basis.
Gotten better.
Yeah, you know, we can be.
We could go for days without talking to each other. And that's
Well,
not good.
we used to, but
Yeah.
we try not to do that whole grudges and stuff like that. We try to just talk it out, get it out the way, and keep it moving, because you never know what the next moment is going to bring. The next day, for that matter, you hold a grudge, and anything can go wrong. You never
You
get an
don't want that to be
opportunity.
your last
That's right.
experience with that person, your last conversation or lack of conversation, and you live with regrets afterwards. It's just not worth it. No day is promised to any of us, not even the hour.
That's right.
So it's not worth it.
And yeah, we got on our California glasses. Ha ha ha!
Gotta have the aviators. in
That's
LA.
right, baby. Save yourself from yourself.
Too much UV out here.
Hey, Miss Melbourne Moore, the queen. Miss Melbourne Moore's in the house.
Hi.
Yes, legendary Miss Melbourne
Yes.
Moore. How you doing?
Hi.
Yeah. Thank you. Beautiful to you all. Thank y'all for joining us.
Yes.
Oh, Patty says she's been married for 11 years and feel
Ooh.
lucky to have someone
Aw.
by my side. the world is scary. And how's y'all
Girl,
communication
yes.
out there, Patty?
Hard,
I know y'all been together
hard.
for 11 years, but I know y'all had to teach each other something about communication and how that works, because we are still
Secret
learning.
recipe. What's your secret recipe?
Oh, look, the old saying, never go to bed angry, she said. Stephenson said. Stephenson Farrell said. We work at it. See, yeah, it's about working at it.
Relationships is a work. Marriage is a work. Every day is work. This one right here, oh my God, he's a handful.
Kisses back to you, Miss Melba Moore. She said kisses to both of us. Yeah, you gotta have a sense of humor about even being angry sometimes. You know what I mean? Especially like you know.
Sometimes we like, now that was stupid.
Yeah, exactly. Because you gotta.
Like, you know what? I was really just hungry.
Yeah, hangry. Ooh,
I was hangry.
There's a whole bunch of hangry moments. But you know, you gotta figure out what's important. You know, what's life and death. And most of the time, it's not life and death. You know what I mean? And you should be able to get over it and keep it moving. You know. Hey, Fort Green's house, Faith Smallwood. All right, I see.
Brooklyn.
And Dobie's in the house. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, y'all been married a year. Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, we've been married. Coming July 28th will be 5 years for us. So we're hitting the nickel very soon. We're hitting the nickel. Yeah. So.
Where will Dana take me for our anniversary? Any recommendations? Please drop them here.
I will be taking her to.
I've been dropping my own hints.
We already made a reservation to the king size bed. Woohoo!
That's not a vacation.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's a vacation and a reward for me.
No, we need to go somewhere special. But we've been together for 15, so long. I've been knowing him since he was a young pup.
That's not true. She called me when I was a middle-aged pup.
Well, you got to
Cry
see me
Heights
grow
in the
up.
house, Hawaii's in the house, roll call.
PYT, you got to see me grow up.
Yeah, so listen everyone, thank you for joining us. We like to keep these things short and sweet, and we appreciate y'all all. You can catch the replay of this on Unique Access Entertainment. You can catch all our other episodes on Unique Access Entertainment on YouTube as well. Follow us on social media at Tana Says, and make sure you
On
get
Instagram.
Oh, Instagram. Sorry about that. What did I say?
You just said follow us on social media.
Oh.
You didn't say which platform.
Oh,
So
Instagram.
Instagram. We need
Yeah.
more followers, so follow us there.
Yeah, please follow us on Instagram. And much love to you all. Continue blessings. Continue love.
Yes.
Thank you for the anniversary wishes. And
Oh, we're going to blow up the spot on our anniversary. Trust that.
we'll talk to you all soon. All right. Don't forget, get Tana's new book if you haven't. And you're looking to step up your career, get a job, get your career life in order by Tana M. Session. Go to tmsbizsolution.com. And
That's where you can get an autograph copy.
yeah. And we'll catch you all on the full circle. And thank y'all for watching. Dana says.
Tana says.